ये जो इंडिया है ना, it is cheering for Droupadi Murmu, our new president, the first tribal Indian to occupy Rashtrapati Bhavan and the second woman, a school teacher from Odisha's Mayurbhanj district who worked in the state irrigation department, then a two-time BJP MLA, a state minister and a governor of Jharkhand for 6 years. Droupadi Murmu is known to be humble, spiritual, and has a mind of her own. In 2017, as Jharkhand governor, she sent back a bill seeking amendments to 2 tribal land right acts, asking her own BJP Chief Minister Raghubar Das to show her how the bill would help tribals. Her fears were valid because till date that bill has not been passed. But is electing Droupadi Murmu, a tribal, as president just tokenism? The answer is a no, but also a possible yes. No, because it is a powerful message. The swearing in of a tribal woman as India's president is empowering. It matters. It matters to many of India's tribals, to many Indian women, to working women, to India's marginalized. For those who learn that Droupadi Murmu faced the tragedy of losing 2 sons at a young age and yet pushed herself to contribute to public life, to become India's president, is genuinely inspiring. But then consider this news that came even as Murmu was being voted in as president. A special NIA court in Chhattisgarh acquitted 121 Adivasis who had been arrested in 2017 after a deadly Maoist attack in which 25 CRPF soldiers were killed. Arrested from 6 villages in Sukma district, these 121 tribals spent 5 years in jail despite no evidence against them. They were charged with murder, they were charged under the Harsh Arms Act, the Public Safety Act, the harshest Unlawful Activities Prevention Act or UAPA, which allowed the police to imprison them for years without needing to present a single piece of evidence against them. The court began hearing the case only in August 2021, more than 4 years after the arrests. A year later, while acquitting them all, the court order trashed the police investigation, saying they had failed to prove that any of the accused were present at the place of the attack. They had failed to recover any arms or ammunition from any of the accused. They had failed to prove that even one of the 121 tribals was a Maoist. So, ये जो India है ना, here even as we cheer for Droupadi Murmu, we must pause and take an honest look at how we treat our fellow tribal citizens. Who were these 121 tribals? News reports mention the names of just 3 of them: Padam Buska, Hemala Ayatu, and a third, Dondi Manglu, who died in jail in 2021 after 4 years of wrongful custody. The other 118 will remain nameless and faceless for most of us, despite the injustice they have faced. You and I should be asking, why did the Chhattisgarh police pick up these 121 tribals? Why were they described as hardcore criminals? Why was the UAPA slapped against them? Was it because it was the only way to keep them in jail? Was it because it was the best way to hide the fact that the police had no evidence against them? Why were cases fabricated against these 121 tribals? Was it a punishment for the 6 villages around the location of the Maoist attack? For how long will tribals be used as scapegoats in the fight against the Maoists? Should the police be allowed to act in this manner again and again? Will the cops responsible for these wrongful arrests be taken to tasks? And will these 121 tribals be compensated for the 5 years that they were kept in jail? Does anyone care how the families of these 121 tribals survived during those 5 years? ये जो India है ना, it is home to around 12 million tribals, and for their sake, and as Indians, yes, we must all proudly celebrate Droupadi Murmu. But let's not fool ourselves that all is well.